it's the same from the last one day we played.
So you haven't changed from that last one day?
Not really.
Tremendous. Well, and you've decided you've won the toss?
Won the toss and want to bowl. Looks a bit of, maybe a little bit of juice early on, so trying to exploit that.
Well, good luck today.
Thanks very much.
Yes, the man who's going to open the bowling here is very capable, but he's made a decision, and the series begins. South Africans have chosen an orthodox opening pair. In the previous games, we have seen Andrew Hall, pinch hitter type opening batsman, tried. Didn't do too well, but I feel sure that against sides like Pakistan with brilliant opening bowlers, they need to have orthodox batsmen. Play and a miss. Nice lift as the 36-year-old warms up.
Well, Lee, you told me that you heard somebody singing, and I've seen Wasim Akram made the ball to sing. Look at that delivery first up.
Nerves from this young man who has had a prolific record, particularly in first-class cricket, made a brilliant start to his international career, but for him this must almost be the ultimate challenge. Left arm opening bowler. Pad this time. First runs, it won't accrue to the batsman because it's a leg by. Oh, quick delivery. 138. Knocks him off his feet.
We all used to watching this side when Waqar Younis is bowling. In his early days in the career, it used to happen with the old ball, and now he's doing with the new ball. Brilliant delivery.
Well, you say that this was reverse swing.
No, I didn't say it was reverse swing.
Looked like it to me. If you see the seam seemed to be angling for the outswinger, and yet it's snaked back and wrapped him on the ankle. Brilliant ball, and outside edge given by the umpire Ian Hull. Quite a convincing stand there by Herschel Gibbs, but it wasn't successful.
Well, Wasim Akram has set the tone for the Pakistanis in this series by picking up Herschel Gibbs in his second over. What a delivery. The ball bounced, moved away. Thin edge, an easy catch for Rashid Latif. What a bowler he is. And that's what the Pakistani team required from him, and he has done it.
No particular sound from the stump mic when it went past, but there was no doubt in Wasim's mind. Herschel Gibbs goes for a duck, and South Africa are 6 for 1. Enzi is the man putting on the gloves as he arrived. Mondi Zundeki is one of the men standing down today. He's been on the field giving Graham Smith a drink. It's humid here in Durban, but this is why he's there. Wasim Akram bowling the one which angles in slightly to the right-hander, then seams away, and you can see just a change in the shape of the ball as it goes through. It seemed to be an extremely fine edge. Good shot from Neil Mackenzie. Short, pulled away. He's a brilliant puller of the ball and gets his first boundary.
Well, that's where Waqar Younis was wrong. He should realize that Neil Mackenzie is committing himself on the back foot. And as a bowler, when you see that, you've got to pitch the ball up to the batsman to induce some sort of a bad stroke. But that was a rare gift. Shot delivery has been dispatched and dismissed by Neil Mackenzie with authority.
Just a glance up, perhaps a glance of respect from Waqar. Outside edge, it's going to go for another 4. It's a frustration for Waqar here. The end of the 6th over, it's 20 for 1.
Good shot, right over the field. One bounce, twice, thrice, it's over the ropes. 4 runs it is to Graham Smith. Beautiful trot.
Just a fraction too short, wasn't it? He didn't have a lot of room to play this stroke. It wasn't a long hop by any manner of means, but the pace of the pitch being a little on the slow side, and well played, deliberately hit in the air over the infield. No attempt to roll the wrists and maybe get caught knee high at mid-wicket. Get up and over. Get over him. That's it. Good shot.
Shot, well played, well cut, running down to the third man boundary. Third man couldn't get around. It was quite wide.
He's hit this with some power, Graham Smith, because third man had about 15 metres, I suppose, to run to cut it off, and had no chance. A lot of power in this shot. Good follow through the bat, over the shoulder. Cullis, Rhodes, Boucher, Pollock, Klusener, Boje. That is as strong a batting lineup as South Africa can put out in the squad that they've got together at the moment. Mohammed Sami, right arm fast from the Old Fort Road end, replaces Wacker Younis. He's playing in his 16th match. He's taken 20 wickets in 15 that he's played. Economy rate too close to 5. He'd like to get that down, but that will happen with experience.
Oh, he's taken it, square leg. Good shot, Mackenzie played, but straight into fielder's hands at square leg. So the end of Mackenzie.
Well, every bowler's dream, isn't it? Get a wicket with the first ball you bowl. It's a little bit short. Mackenzie's a wonderful puller of the ball. My guess is that he rolls his wrists over this to try and keep it down, but it just goes waist high, straight to mid-wicket. Short, Mackenzie back in time, rolls the wrists over, there you go, bang, straight in. Johanna, the catcher, and delight for the bowler. Two contrasting shots. Smith's earlier and now Mackenzie's, which cost him his wicket. He's out for 11. South Africa 33 now for 2. So big moment for Boje. Places to be played for in this final World Cup squad. It's very much what it's all about. And here's the dismissal of Mackenzie again. You recall when Smith pulled Wacker Younis for 4, he made a deliberate effort to get it up and over the infield. Now there's a deliberate effort to keep the ball down, cost him his wicket.
Good shot that one, going through the covers, and 4 runs it is to Nicky Boje, and no ball as well.
I don't think the stroke had anything to do with the call on no ball. Batsmen don't have time these days with the front foot law, but good shot from Boje. It's full and just a little bit wide. Feet were a bit sort of tied together, but never mind. He's got the blade going through nicely. Balance is good in the end. Good seam position.
Shot cut down to the third man boundary. There's a man there. Wasim Akram is the man on that boundary. Stopped a certain 4 runs.
Yeah, the old man of the Pakistan side, just showing that he still has agility. He's timed this quite sweetly, and it's the short side of the ground. Akram 5 strides and slides in behind it. If he didn't get his hands on it, his body would have stopped it. Very good fielding.
Shot, good shot, Boje. Good shot, that one is racing away to the long one boundary for 4 runs.
That's as good a shot as we've seen this morning. 47 for 2. It's not the easiest shot in the world to play, the on drive. Allow the ball to get to you. Look at the blade of that bat. Talk about maker's name. Absolutely perfect. Beats the bowler. Mid-on is a little bit wider for Sammy than he was for Waqar Younis.
That's beautifully played through the covers. Going to go all the way. Great shot for 4.
Waqar Younis overcompensating, yeah, a little bit too full. And that's a beautiful shot. Well timed by Boje through the covers. You don't have to chase that. Top shot.
He got it all right there, didn't he, Boje? Nicely played. Beautiful. This time cut backward a point. 4 more for Boje. Take him on to 19.
Well, this is going to do a lot of confidence for Nicky Boje. It's going to do his confidence a hell of a lot of good. A wide ball this time by Waqar. And he gets onto that, gets that left foot across and smashes that square for 4. Beautiful position by Nicky Boje.
Oh, ball, bit of bounce for Waqar. There could be trouble here. Oh, he would have been out by miles. Oh, hands on his head, Mohamed Sami. This was trouble, Rodney.
Yeah, miscommunication. He was out by a country mile. If that had hit, I don't know what they were thinking about here. Great fielding again from the young man. And that just missing the stumps.
Oh, it's gone straight up. This could be out. Yes, it is. 3rd wicket down for South Africa. Sami strikes again. The celebration here for the Pakistani supporters. The captain absolutely delighted.
Well, I've been talking about Mohamed Sami, about the pace that he gets off the pitch and the effort through the crease. And this time he's bowled a short ball and he's caught Boje unawares. Too quick for Boje. A short pitch delivery. Look at this, short. Boje getting to no position and just offering a very simple catch to mid-on. And that's a beautiful piece of bowling. He's caught Boje out by means of the fact that he didn't get into a good position. Boje out for 20, South Africa 63 for 3.
Right-handed Kalash, 27 years of age. He's really rated as one of the top all-rounders in world cricket, no doubt about that. He's coming in at 5 today for South Africa. And the reason he's there is because of this. Boje mistiming, a very quick Sami delivery. Waqar Younis, comfortable catch for him. Pull shot, that's great shot in front of square. It's going to go for 4. So a little loosen there from Razak. He dropped it short. And Smith very quick to take advantage of that.
Well, Smith's looking for this type of delivery. He's been batting a while now. On 27, not out. Now, after this shot, short ball, beautiful position. And smashed that square the wicket for 4. In front of mid-on. Just goes to show how early he's picked this up.
Well, there's a great pull shot. Graeme Smith, superbly timed, rolling his wrist, keeping it down as well. Moves on to 32.
Well, this is, as we've been talking about, this is a great track. If you don't get it in the right place, a short ball, which Sami doesn't do here, you're in trouble. And Graeme Smith almost on the front foot and then rocking onto the back foot and slamming that through. Mid-wicket for 4. Great shot. Short. But not in the right area. You've got to get that roundabout shoulder height.
Oh, that's up in the air and out, surely. Yes, it is. Big wicket. A huge wicket for Pakistan. Cullis, who's been in fantastic form this whole season, departs. And wow, what a blow that is.
That's a biggie. Jacques Kallis, the most consistent batsman in the South African lineup. That was the effort delivery from Abdul Razak. Wasn't short enough to play such a stroke, and in the end, getting the ball very high onto the bat, and the ball scooped up in the air, and Jacques Kallis is walking back. Fourth wicket gone, South Africa 86 for 4.
The other reason he's out there is this. Short delivery, but it got onto Kallis a little bit quickly. He's hit it straight up in the air. Good catch in the end, but a bobble. Whoopsie, it nearly came out. Oh, he's got that fine of a short, fine leg. If it doesn't go for 4, he'll run 3, and it has.
That was a quicker delivery from Saglan Mushtaq. Darted into the air. Shot in length. Beautifully played. Moved across enough to place that ball away from the fieldsman at fine leg. Good cricket.
Razak, Rhodes, and 4.
Two-4. Abdul Razak is struggling to maintain a very tight line and length on that occasion. Pitched the ball really up to the batsman, and Jonty Rhodes getting the half stride in, hitting the ball with the full face of the bat, and was able to hit the ball into the gap, and the result, a boundary.
Rhodes pulls for 4. Got it just wide of the man at square leg, and I think high enough.
For somebody in the Pakistani team has to go and talk to Abdul Razak. He's struggling to find his line and length right. He's been too full, and on that occasion, a bit short. And Jonty Rhodes was into the position in a flash and hitting the ball with enormous power. Wrenched it away towards square leg boundary. Second boundary of the over.
Run a ball, Rhodes. 4 more. Somebody needs to talk to Abdul Razak really quite soon. Who's the captain? See it mid-on, mid-off. Maybe that might be an idea. 2 long hops. Both of them dealt with very well indeed.
You cannot afford to bowl short on this kind of a pitch. The batsman is allowed so much time to rock onto the back foot and then hit the ball with enormous power. Look at that. He fetched the ball from way outside the off stump.
That's a sort of semi-sweep. It wasn't played in an orthodox manner, was it? It was a little bit too short to play the orthodox sweep shot, but he's punched it away brilliantly.
Well, Jonty Rhodes certainly has created some sort of a pressure on the Pakistani bowlers. They're struggling to pitch the ball in the right areas. Once again, a short pitch delivery. It's been dealt beautifully by Jonty Rhodes.
Pulled away, no ball as well. This is a wonderful little innings at the moment from Jonty Rhodes. He's picked the momentum up and he's just shifted the balance slightly.
Well, I'm surprised by the captain of the Pakistani team when he was handing over the ball to Mohammad Sami, didn't talk to him. Jonty Rhodes is pulling the ball beautifully. The Pakistani captain should have told Mohammad Sami to pitch the ball up to Jonty Rhodes. Wasn't the case. He was penalized. Yes. Better length on that occasion. No! Still, 1 run for Jonty Rhodes. Jonty Rhodes is a sort of a player when he arrives at the crease, whether the situation is dire or South Africans, they are in comfortable position. He'll approach the game in a similar fashion. He'll look very positive. He'll be looking to score some quick runs. And so far he has done well. A couple of runs, they've been scored by Graham Smith.
Rhodes did all the calling, didn't he? Come on, Smithy, 2-2-2. Smith obviously going back to what would be referred to as the danger end, but look how he puts his head down to run. He's got to, you've got to, I heard him say. Which gives him permission to run the second.
Short, that one played very well done, but the third man on the boundary get only a single. Graham Smith started the innings.
Applause going around the field. Packed stands, and the reason is it's a 50 partnership. 48 balls in only 29 minutes. That's how long Jonty Rhodes has been there for his 36 not out. 36 out of the 50, quite dominant. Outside edge again, and it's going to be 4 this time.
I think that was a deliberate shot that was played by Jonty Rhodes. He knew there was no sleep in the wide third man, so that ran down to the third man boundary.
Was a little bit close to him to cut, but he innovates so well that he pushed the hands out and away it went down wide of the keeper. There'd been a slip in position, but there wasn't. 4 more runs to Jonty Rhodes, so he's maintaining this incredible run rate here in only 33 balls. Much slower one this time from the bowler Razak. 120 from him, Jonty Rhodes. A little bit surprised. 29 overs, 140 for 4 the score. So Klein's going to get pushed to mid-off. Jonty Rhodes, as usual, will look for 2. But the change has been amazing, and Graham Smith has gained in confidence. This is an innings of substantial importance for Graham Smith. Opening the batting against brilliant bowling here today. Been a little bit slow, 78 balls. Jonty Rhodes will just get another single.
Smith has been there for a long time. An important innings he's got to play, and he's been playing very well right from the beginning. So I said was getting the ball right in the middle of the bat.
Well, one of the reasons I say it's a defining innings, because he lost wickets around him. His senior partner Herschel Gibbs, a man of far more experience, got out for naught. Then Neil McKenzie just starting to look good. He hooked one from Sami straight to mid-wicket for 11, and then Nicky, pinch hitter, went for 20.
Turned it down the leg side. Did he get a touch? No, umpire Ian Howell doesn't think so. But there was catch, and it was caught, not out.
Shots of catch it, and you can hear the sound. If your stump mic helps you out here, you'll hear it's a soft sound as it goes off the thigh pad, not the click of the bat. Although I suppose if it had hit the glove, it would have been a similar sound. But it always sounded to me as though it was that thigh pad, which it was. This is a great bowler, and that ball was simply too good for Graham Smith.
Yes, it was right up into the block hole. He tried dropping his bat to stop it. He was late. So Graham Smith, after a long innings, quite an important one for South Africa. So Wasim Akram putting that one right into the block hole, failing to stop it. Off stump, flies out of the ground.
The bowing action after the ball hit the stump from Wasim Akram. He knew this was the perfect Yorker. Absolutely magnificent bowling, and the end of a first-class knock from Graham Smith, who goes for 56, and the score 151 for 5.
So there's Mark Boje, because Graham Smith is out. Mark Boje, 26 years old. He can get on with things. Look at that one, how Graham Smith got out. Got a good one right into the block hole from the experienced Wasim Akram. Well played on! Boje, the inside edge onto his stumps. So Boje goes facing only 2 deliveries. He's gone.
Yet another incredible delivery here. Mark Boje didn't get back at all. Wasim Akram saw the first ball that he played, angled this ball back at him, and is rewarded yet again. Watch the footwork here. Mark Boje trying to get forward. The ball bounced on him, got a bottom edge, and back onto the stumps. Once again, the bowing comes into action as Wasim Akram celebrates. So Mark Boje goes for naught. It's 151 for 6 now. "29 years of age. Both players are local men.
Rhodes goes to 50, his 32nd in one-day international cricket. You can add 2 centuries to that as well. What a very important half-century this has been.
Well, 50 for Jonty Rhodes of 63 balls. He really has played beautifully. He came in, as we said, under a lot of pressure. South Africa had lost a few wickets and he had to come and consolidate, and he didn't get negative. He rotated the strike, as we all know he can do.
Pulled away by Rhodes. Has he found the gap? Yes, he has. That'll run away for 4. 186 for 6.
Great shot from Jonty Rhodes. Short again from Razak. He struggled with that length all day. Rhodes quick onto it, and he smashed that in between fine leg and third man.
The pull shot has gone big. Has it gone all the way? Yes, it has. A great shot. Jonty Rhodes smashing it into the embankment.
Well, that's where the Pakistani bowlers have been wrong. They've been pitching too many short deliveries to Jonty Rhodes, who's short in stature, and at the same time likes to commit himself on the back foot. Look at that. He was very early into the position, getting really underneath the bounce and hit the ball in the air all the way for the first 6 of this innings. Beautiful shot.
That's played fine. That's going to go for 4 as well. This is not very good bowling from Sami. Just drifting onto leg stump, and Jonty Rhodes quick to take advantage of that.
Well, Mohammad Sami was looking for the block hold.
Oh, full shot again from Rhodes. This is going to go all the way. Well, yes, it has. Confirmation from umpire Ian Howell. 6 more to Rhodes. Takes him on to 80.
But these Pakistani bowlers, they're refusing to learn. Jonty Rhodes has picked up so many runs by playing this particular stroke. The pull shot, and once again, the ball was pitched short, and the dose has been repeated. 6 runs.
But that's a good delivery and a great shot. Beautifully played. Rhodes races to 91 with that 4.
Jonty Rhodes is improvising beautifully. Once again, reading the script very nicely. Not looking to cover the line of the ball. He's staying at the leg stump in order to create a bit of room for himself, and once again managing to hit the ball sweetly and into the gap. That's clever. A tough touch. Taking the ball on the full, just angling the bat, placing it beautifully. He's only 4 runs away from his 100 now.
That
was great improvisation, wasn't it, Amir? He just got onto the front foot, pedalled it around. Oh, that's nicely struck. That may go all the way. Yes, it does. It's gone for the maximum. A great shot over the extra cover for the South African skipper. Takes him on to 38.
That's a staggering stroke from Shaun Pollock. That ball was pitched into the block hole, but he managed to get underneath it and hit the ball in the air, got the elevation right, and also the force was there to take the ball out of the boundary line for 6 runs. That's his first.
This one, full delivery. There may be a run-out chance here. Yes, he would have been miles out had he hit. But they get through for a single.
250 is up for the South Africans. Once again, Shaun Pollock is looking to throw the kitchen sink at the ball. And there was another opportunity for the Pakistani fieldsmen to hit the stumps. Wasn't the case. And now, here's the opportunity for Jonty Rhodes to complete his 3rd century in one-day internationals.
9 runs coming from 3 balls this over. Jonty's been off strike for a while. So it will be Waka Yunus, the Pakistani skipper. Rhodes on 98. Crowd behind him. He's turned it. Oh, it's a leading edge. He's out. Super catch to Rashid Latif, leading edge. Jonty Rhodes tries to work it onto the leg side, and he'll be disappointed to be removed on 98.
Not Waka Yunus, because he's got a milestone, 400 wickets. And what a way to bring your 400th wicket in one-day internationals. Jonty Rhodes, who was playing beautifully, was looking to work the ball on the onside towards fine leg, only managing a leading edge, and Rashid Latif doing the job. End of a very good innings from Jonty Rhodes.
Lance Klusner, a local lad here, joining his skipper, Shaun Pollock, after Rhodes is dismissed on 98.
That's a beautiful stroke. Just back of the length, and he was into a very nice position to hit that ball towards square leg. And the second 6 for Shaun Pollock in this innings.
Tremendous blow here from the South African skipper. Short delivery again, quick to latch onto it, and he hit it a long, long way into the embankment.
Well, he wrenched this one away towards the square leg. Just moving away from the leg stump, creating a bit of room for himself. He's on 46.
Oh, he's gone for the big one once again. Is he going to get there? Yes, he has. He brings it up in absolute great style, this Pollock, with a huge 6 to go to 52 of just 49 deliveries.
Great way to bring your half century. He's done well. Shaun Pollock using a lot of common sense. When he was out with Jonty Rhodes, he was looking to rotate the strike, and now in the final over is looking to take on the Pakistani bowlers. Full toss, high full toss, and Shaun Pollock swinging his arms, getting the ball in, right out of the middle of the bat for the second 6 in this over. And this is going to be another boundary in this over. Shot delivery, slow one, and Shaun Pollock getting the best of Abdul Razak.
17 runs from just 4 deliveries in this over. So South Africa will be very pleased, because this suddenly gets them looking to get it to the 270s, 280s if Pollock continues in this fashion. Slower delivery, length was wrong.
the South Africans, they have done well. Picked up 2 runs at the last delivery of this innings. 272 for 7 is the final score after 50 overs.
Well, they'll be very pleased with that performance. And of course, led from the front there by Shaun, Pollock and Jonty Rhodes. The crowd absolutely delighted. With captain Shaun Pollock, 57 of 51, and Jonty Rhodes, look at that, magnificent, 98 of 92 to take them to 272 for 7.
And for the Pakistanis, Wasim Akram was the star. 10 overs for just 19 runs and picked up 3 very important wickets. Wasim Yunus chipping in with 1 wicket, completing his 400 wickets in one-day internationals. Mohammad Sami and Abdul Razak, they've been the weaker link.
So the target for Pakistan, 273 required of their 50 at 5.5 to the over.
South Africa, and Shaun Pollock is going to begin the proceedings from this, the Amghani end. The commentary box is at the Amghani end, and Tawfiq Omar is going to be the opening batsman. One to take strike. He's left-handed, and he's a man who one would describe as having a burgeoning talent. The other end, it's Salim Alahi. So neither of these 2 batsmen do we know well in South Africa. He's a little bit older, 26 years of age. And the tension, the great atmosphere here at Kingsmead continues. There's a buzz as we all await the first delivery. Pollock. Shout from him, perhaps hoping that umpire Ian Howell wouldn't signal the wide. First ball, unsuccessful.
Yeah, very unusual for Pollock to start off like this. He's normally spot on target, and 271 or 50 overs. South Africa made a fantastic comeback after Pakistan had got into the top order and got wickets at regular intervals, but a knock by Jonty Rhodes and Pollock saw South Africa to a good competitive total.
Shouts of "oh yes, Shaun," as his second one is dead right. Outside edge, and just misses the outstretched arm of Jacques Kallis. Huge shots of catch, but the end result is it's a boundary.
Ilahi, this one a little bit too close to cut. It's just come into him as well. That's why he's nearly offered a catch too. Second slip. Fortunate for him, he's got enough bat on that, and it's fine enough to beat the 3rd man. Good bowling from Kai Antini.
So Tawfiq on 3 in 19, Ilahi 8 in 24. The bowling figures wonderful. Makai Antini. Outside edge. Shots of and Alan Donald makes a mistake. A slide from him, but he misses. Boundary. Unusual misfield from Alan Donald. He's been fielding so well as the outside edge eludes the 3rd man. Well, to take you through to the next half hour, Robin Jackman and Peter Patzela.
Thank you, Lee.
Well, the squeeze was on, wasn't it? These 2 had bowled so tightly. Just 19 runs from 7 overs. And one had a feeling that a wicket was going to fall, but not necessarily in this way. We thought maybe a rash shot or something like that and trying to pick up the pace, but nothing of the sort. Just a very good delivery. Angled across him, straightens a fraction, inside edge, playing beautifully straight, but opened up the gap between bat and pad by playing past the pad. Tawfiq Umar out for 7, Pakistan 19 for 1. Yusuf Yohana on his way to the wicket. 43's averaging, with a healthy strike rate of 72, 8 centuries.
Good shot. Running, Donald couldn't get around the third man. Fine-ish, it went off. That's Graham Smith trying to get around that third man boundary. So 4 runs. That one is racing to the boundary. Donald won't cut that one as it went to the wide-ish long leg. So 4 runs it is.
Oh, that little diatribe put the mockers on him, didn't it? Runs up and bowls a leg stump half volley. Most top-class players are very good off their pads. Those from Asia are particularly good off their legs. Beautifully played, nice balance, allowed the ball to arrive, didn't commit himself too soon.
It's in the air, Pollock is underneath that one, let me know if it is got it. He's got him.
Well, that's a huge wicket. We said when Cullis got out that it was a big wicket for Pakistan. Well, this is the end of Yohana, who's in such prolific form. Now, was this a slat on the side, wasn't it? It's gone quite high for a leading edge, I'll tell you. Pollock, safe pair of hands, comfortable catch. And Donald just waiting to celebrate. And he does. So, Yusuf Yohana gone for 8, and Pakistan in a spot of bother at 36 for 2. Inzamam ul Haq, a really talented player. One of the few players in the world that you see who just appears to have so much time to play. It's mainly because he doesn't commit himself that much. There's the dismissal one more time. This is in Donald's first over. South African captain completing the dismissal.
Of Yusuf Yohana and Inzamam ul Haq playing beautifully. Alan Donald over-pitching on that occasion, and Inzamam ul Haq was equal to the task. Hitting the ball with the full face of the bat, straight down the track, 4 runs.
Well, he's a class act, isn't he, Inzamam? Lovely straight bat coming through the line of the ball. It's as good an on-drive you'll see. With that shot for 4, he races to 9 of just 6 deliveries. Oh, some very good overs there. The 8th and 9th in particular. Oh, bowled him! Inzamam, that is a huge blow. Cullis introduced into the attack, and Inzamam plays on. Disaster for Pakistan here. Another big name, the 3rd wicket to fall as Inzamam makes his way back.
That was a poor judgment from Inzamam ul Haq. Such a good player. And on this occasion, the Pakistani team required him to stay at the wicket for a longer period of time. And look at that stroke. Nothing sort of a stroke. The ball was pitched up. He would have been better off playing that stroke towards mid-off rather than the 3rd man. And in the end, only getting the inside edge and giving the South Africans 3rd wicket of this innings. Pakistan 55 for 3.
Toyota, supporting the spirit of challenge.
Yunus Khan, 25 years of age, in the middle order for Pakistan, making his way out to the middle. I can tell you there'll be a lot of pressure on him. 6.6 the required run rate in pursuit of 273 here. Good total that South Africa eventually got to.
Right arm over, 5 balls.
Well, Inzamam ul Haq crumbling under pressure. 2 wickets they were gone, and Inzamam ul Haq is looking to accelerate.
Edged, didn't carry.
Well, someone who's feeling light-headed, this wasn't the worst delivery. He's very warm out there. Bounce again, leaving him slightly. Well played in the end. Fortunately, didn't push too hard at it. Just angled the face a bit. That's why played with soft hands. That's why I didn't carry.
Inside edge, out, caught by Boje. Well, not given. He hasn't given it. Well, this is interesting. Very interesting. I don't think I've called it wrong, but I might well have done. It looked like a big inside edge to me. Neil Mallender, the man being asked the question.
Great opening salvo here from Antini. Big inside nick. Huge inside nick. Magnificent take by Boje. And the only problem here is the umpire hasn't picked it up. Angled in. Seaming back. Thick nick. Big dive from Boje to his left. Superb take. But the umpire has not seen it.
Brilliantly caught. Brilliantly caught. A wideish first slip going to his left. The ball went quickly. Cullis was the man who collected it. And Teeny the bowler.
Hilali trying to cut this one down. Good line. And just succeeds in cutting it straight into the hands of a diving Cullis to his left. That's a magnificent catch and a deserved wicket for Makaya and Teeny. So Salim Hilali out for 31. Pakistan are 78 for 4.
Right-handed batsman Abdul Razak. A very capable player. This is why he's there. Excellent catch here from Cullis. Looking to run it almost off the face of the bat. Doesn't get quite as much on it as he would like. And to go to your left, that slip is never that easy. Cullis with a good, safe pair of hands.
Big hit this time. It's over mid-off. And at last the crowd have something to applaud. It's been an age since they've seen a boundary. But now the flags start to fly once again.
It's good to see Razak playing those shots. You don't want to see them going out without a fight. The pressure is mounting, really.
So the question is, the South African batting came good in the middle order. Can the Pakistanis? They've managed to get to 100, and there's one ball left to go in the 30th over. So the run rate very slow.
Find the covers. Graham Smith, he was there and he got underneath that one, taking a neat catch.
So Nicky Boje gets rewarded after a little bit of frustration this over, and Yunus Khan now goes for 17. 37 balls, extremely slow, and Pakistan are 100 for 5. The dismissal took place because batsman Salim Ali tried to get inside the line, hit over the top, and only succeeded in hitting the ball in the air to outside edge, and a hand on it, but it was just wide of Jacques Callis. Good bowling by Lance Klusener.
Yes, Abdul Razak is out of sorts, struggling, really struggling. He has tried some lusty blows. Look at that one. That's some fielding practice given to the slip fielders, but unfortunately dropped before it got to Jacques Callis.
He's really looked particularly bad off the back foot, and it was almost a half volley, wasn't it? Nice little flick this time. It might even get to the boundary. Shaun Pollock is after it. No, he's making a brilliant dive, but it's gone over the line. Great attempt by him, showing tremendous agility, and he hurls the ball in, but I can assure you that ball went over the white line. What he did was he pushed the sponges back, so it never hit the sponge in the end, but the line is the law.
In fact, he dragged it on with the right arm. He used the left arm to pull it back, and following sliding there, the right arm dragged the ball on with him. Look at that, the elbow kicking that ball, following him. It went over the line where the sponge was.
Tremendous commitment from him, but look at the white line. That's the key thing, where the sponge was, and it's crossed it.
Anyone, Nicky.
Nicely played.
The ball's back.
Boje into his 4th over. 1 wicket for 14 thus far.
Yeah, I think the crowd would have loved to have seen a better spectacle. But, you know, sometimes one-day games don't pan out that way.
Yes, Boje. It's mine there.
Quicker ball that time by Nicky Boje. He also has bowled very well.
It's mine there.
A change of pace that the Pakistanis might fancy, trying to launch a couple of his deliveries out of the ground. And I should be thinking, if I was the batsman, I would be thinking that we might as well play some shots anyway. The game is now getting so far away from us. 10.7 to the over and escalating all the time. So I think a few shots are in order.
Catch it!
Well, just what the doctor ordered. Rodney Orton asked for it. It's gone way up into the sky, and a wonderful catch. Alan Donald, the catcher, very comfortable and nowhere easy. Gone that high, and Alan Donald timed it very, very well. Razak had to go for it in the end and succumbed to Boje for 15. He's on his way back after 35 deliveries that he faced.
Good piece of bowling here by Nicky Boje. I think he saw him coming down. He just held us back a bit, not getting to the pitch of the ball. That's why he skied it. Didn't get hold of it at all. But a very, very good catch. Two fielders converging on it, but Alan Donald kept his eye on the ball and ended up taking a brilliant catch. Abdul Razak out for 15. Pakistan in deep trouble at 116 for 6.
Well, there's the lusty blow. That's going to go all the way. I think he got hold of that one into the stands. Big blow and a welcome blow for Pakistan. They need a lot more of that, though.
Explosive bowler. He can be an explosive batsman as well. Wasim Akram right in the slot for him. Boje pitching this on about middle leg. Foot down the wicket. Lusty blow. Straight out of the meat, straight out of the park. Great shot.
There's another one. That's gone even further. Oh, that's way up into the embankment. Great shot from Wasim Akram. This is what is needed for Pakistan. Chasing 11.2 to the over. You're going to have a few more of these lusty blows. And this one, once again, over cows and into the stand. Oh, this one's gone straight up. This is going to be out. Field under it. Yes, taken Mackenzie.
Middle of it all. Goes high into the air. Beautiful hand position from Neil Mackenzie. as he catches that at eye level. And Wasim Akram out for 14. Pakistan 134 for 7.
Saqlain Mushtaq, 25 years of age, right-handed batsman for Pakistan.
Boys, they're professional finisher, boys.
Really performed fantastic. Likes to lead from the front. And bat and ball of late. He's been in prolific form. Boje.
That's it!
Reverse sweep, and it's out. Nicky Boje, he'll be happy about that. The previous over, he'd been hoisted for a couple of sixes by Wasim Akram. And this time, the reverse sweep by Saqlain. Tried, not very successfully, and a simple catch to the point.
This is Saqlain. Well, he certainly didn't get hold of that one. Simple catch to skipper Shaun Pollock. So the 8th wicket down for Pakistan. It's Saqlain Mushtaq on his way back for just one. Pakistan 136 for 8.
At 136 for 8 as Waqar Younis takes himself out to the wicket. And what an unbelievable performance by South Africa again. In every department, they're fielding, they're batting, and they're bowling.
Most of the batsmen, if you look at the right-hand columns, you'll see Tawfiq 7 in 23 balls, Elahi 31 in 69 balls. He was just too slow, wasn't he? All of the rest have battled to get the ball through the field. Outside edge, and Shaun Pollock strikes again. So Pakistan have lost their 9th wicket. Like for the whole of the team, Shaun Pollock's figures look absolutely incredible.
Well, these South African bowlers, they've been rewarded. Some accurate bowling. They forced the Pakistani batsmen to take their life in their hands. And Rashid Latif was trying to nudge the ball down to 3rd man. The room wasn't there. In the end, he has to pull his weight towards the leg stump to be able to play that stroke. Wasn't the catch to Mark Boucher. He's on the way back. His contribution 12. Pakistan 136 for 9.
New batsman number 11 coming in, and it's going to be Mohammad Sami. Looked a routine miss that from this end, although he's got his back to us. Shaun Pollock has really been practicing that slide and pick up.
It was a quicker delivery. Started in the air, getting the ball to turn and beat the edge of the bat, and also the wicket keeper.
In the air this time, and it looks as though the match is over. It is. So, loss of patience by Sami, and once again, one of the first attacking strokes by a Pakistan batsman sees his end. Neil Mackenzie, the man who took the final catch, players congratulating each other, and the Pakistan innings closes at 140.
But it was an emphatic win from the South Africans. They have outclassed Pakistanis in every department, especially their bowlers. Immaculate line and length, and that's how the last wicket fell. Slow delivery, and Mohammad Sami was looking to hit the ball out of the ground, only managing an outside edge, and simple catch for Neil Mackenzie, and the game is all over. The Pakistanis, they have lost the first game of this series here in South Africa. 140 was the final score.
Well, the South African fielders are absolutely delighted. They're going around saluting the crowd. They've enjoyed it here today. It's been a wonderfully festive occasion, almost the beginning of the Christmas season here in Durban. and they've been wonderfully supported. Crowd also saluting the players as they do their little tour, and a few of them are hometown boys, and they'll know that they've achieved a wonderful thing today by winning by 132 runs. Well, we were guessing among the commentators, and probably the best suggestion was that the South Africans might win by 100 after getting to 270. Even that has been exceeded. Well, the party is beginning as the Jonty Rhodes leads the players around the field. Shaun Pollock there as well. Graham Smith going to throw a gift to one of the people in the crowd. In fact, Sir Neil Mackenzie who does that. So an outstanding performance here by South Africa. They struggled a little bit with the bat earlier on. They came good with Jonty Rhodes. Graham Smith, solid knock as well. And then